Hey everybody, it's Wendy. Welcome. I'm so excited that you're here with me today. I have a 50th birthday card that I made for a friend's husband. Girl called me last minute and was like, literally the night before his birthday, and was like, or the day before maybe. Okay, maybe it was 2 days. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Anyway, it was super close. And she was like, I need a 50th birthday card. Oh my Lord, you gave me no chance. But I pulled something together here. Luckily, I already had a few things die cut. I don't know if you guys do this, but I keep a drawer full of random die cuts so that I am able to throw cards together fairly quickly. Okay, so I'm starting out with a 4 1/4 by 11-inch card, folding it in half to make a top folding card. I've got a piece of Regal's Designer Series paper here from the 6x6 pack. FYI, this design is retiring. There will be new designs that will replace it, but these ones are retiring. So if you want these 6x6 Designer Series paper packs, it's a great time to order them and grab them while you can. You can purchase them in my online store. The link for all the products I'm using today are below the video and also found over on my blog. Okay, we are using a piece of crumb cake cardstock, and I don't remember the size of it because I literally pulled it from my scrap bin and embossed it with the what you call that? Basket weave embossing folder. So that's what I did there. And then I needed a whole bunch of adhesive on the back. So I opted for my Scotch foam adhesive instead of dimensionals, because whenever you emboss something, it kind of makes the paper weak and kind of like wobbly. So I wanted to make sure that this would hold up really well on the front of the card. And then I've got a stitched rectangle die that was kind of hanging out in my drawer. And I was like, all right, well, I'll use that. And then I did cut the number 50. Now you might be saying, oh my gosh, where did you get those numbers? Sorry, y'all, they're retired. They're old, but I've kept them forever. I'll never get rid of them because they work so great for these types of things. So if you have these in your stash, yay, I'm showing you how to use them. If you don't have them in the stash, wah, 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 I'm super sorry. Love you though. And I was going to edit this card because look right here. I'm like, well, I'll just cut along the edge here and it'll be fine. Nope, almost ruined the entire card because it came out all wobbly and gross. So I ended up having to cut off a whole bunch of excess on the whole side of the card. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog snoring in the background, but she's literally laying in the chair behind me and snoring. Okay, again, you're seeing this really awesome tool and you're going to be saying, where did you get that? It is a super old Stampin' Up! Guillotine cutter. It is the best cutter I've ever owned in my entire life. I love it. I have two because I wanted a second one as a backup in case this one quit working ever. But I've literally used this thing for 9 years since I was a demonstrator, since I started being a demonstrator. So that cleaned up the edge of that. And then you might see here off to the left, I've got my iPad, and that's because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to color the fish. So the fish and the hook are cut from the Best Catch stamp set, and I used the dies, the coordinating dies. That is carrying over and is available in the new catalog. Yay. And it's also an awesome item to have in your arsenal for masculine cards, Father's Day, stuff like that. Okay, the rest of this video is going to be me coloring and assembling this card and then legitimately just telling you things. So, because we have to catch up. I feel like I'm out of the loop. We got to catch up here. So, basically, the scoop is this, that there's so much to tell you, really, honestly. And there's this like gap of time here where I should have edited this entire gap out because I'm trying to figure out what to do. But then I didn't edit it out because I am busy with wanting to tell you all the things and I'm going to run out of time. So I just left it in. So there you go. I'm picking my markers and we're going to color. So here's the deal. First of all, I want to update you on the missing man. Did I already update you guys on this? The deal is, all I know at this point is, and if you don't know these stories, I will link to them below the video so you can go back and watch them. The deal is, a car was found with human remains in it, and it was his vehicle. So we're still waiting, I guess, on to find out more about that. That's all there is to tell at this point. And she's still in jail for stealing his money. So if you guys are like, what the heck are you talking about? You're going to have to go back and watch my older videos. I'll link to them below the video and I'll also link to them at the end. Okay, so there's that update. I really just don't know anything else, but I keep getting messages asking me to update you guys, and that's all I know at this point. So we're just waiting for DNA evidence and stuff like that. Okay, so that's that. Another thing is, apparently my channel is adult content, because I got this message from somebody on my bad boyfriend story video, and she was like, my daughter was watching this video with me, and you should put a disclaimer at the beginning of your videos that it's going to be like adult content, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, I thought, like, what did I talk about in that video that was so bad? I said, if you're in a bad relationship or in a bad situation, please get out of it. And here's who you could call. And I said I was in an abusive relationship. And outside of that, like, it's not like I went graphic. I mean, I didn't get into details because who wants to hear that business? Adults don't want to hear that business. So I'm like, I don't know how old this child was, but yeah. So I guess don't watch my videos if you have little kids around, or if you are super protective of information being shared with your children. Which I get. Like, I'm careful with my kid about what she knows, but she's 10 and we openly talk about what a good man should be in your life and if you even need one. So, so I'm like, you know, it's not too early to start talking about those things, because if you wait until they're dating, it's probably too late. I'm just going to say, that's my feeling on it. I just didn't have good education. So I guess I'm like very pro education and pro getting the word out and explaining these things, because if you don't talk about them, that's when you end up with the problems. And sometimes even when you do talk about them, you end up with the problems. But, you know, I mean, I'm going to err on the side of, at least I told your dumb butt. So if you continue to do the stuff that I told you not to do, then that's got to be on you, not me, because I educated you. So there you go. Okay, so there was that, which was super upsetting. I have to tell you about my Monday. Okay, so Monday morning, I woke up and I made the fatal mistake. This is a huge mistake. FYI, if you guys don't know this, I'm imparting wisdom on you. Never check your email in the morning. Okay? So I was on my cell phone and I forget even what was going on, but it was Monday morning and I was like, I'll just pop into my email really quick. And I had that message from that lady that I had destroyed her child's life, apparently. And it really upset me, because here's the thing. Most of the times when I get trolls or comments or nasty messages or whatever, and I do get them, I'm able to just be like, whatever. Sometimes I even laugh at them. I actually kind of embrace them, because I feel like unless you're getting some negative heat, then you're really not like making a place in the world. Because if you're always just easy to get along with and don't have your own opinions and you don't really like voice your opinion ever about anything, then pretty much everybody's just going to like you and it's not going to be a big deal and you're never going to hear a negative word. So for me, I don't necessarily care if everybody likes me, right? Because I'm not everyone's cup of tea. That's the world we live in. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. I mean, the people who do like my videos and do like my YouTube channel do so because they like my personality. They know that I have a good heart. They know that I try super hard to provide awesome content. FYI, back to this card, I am trying to decide how I want to put this sentiment on there. So I cut the sentiment into pieces because that's my new thing lately. And I'm trying to decide how I want to arrange it because I feel like every time I'm arranging it, it's covering up too much of the numbers. So anyway, that's what I'm doing here. And then, yeah, so I'm fine with like getting some negative comments or not everybody liking me. I really don't care. Like, I give them the old Ross and Rachel fist pump. It's fine. So, I don't care about that. But what bothered me about hers is twofold. One, that it affected a child. And do I really know if it affected that child? No, I don't. This is based on what she said to me. And number two is that there's a woman out there that watched that video and took that as negative information. That bothers me. It's like, open your head up. Right? Like, open your mind and recognize that not everything is sunshine and roses. Granted, I'm doing card videos, so I'll give her that. She probably is watching my video and like, I'm watching a card video. I don't want to hear about this. All right, fine. So it was one video that maybe I got a little too intense on. But, I mean, honestly, like, we gotta talk about these things, right? And I feel like everybody who watches my videos are my friends. So I talk to you guys the way I would talk to my friends. So there's that. So anyway, that started my Monday morning. And then my dog pooped all over the corner of my brand new rug in my dining room that I've just recently redone. And I was devastated because the way the rug is made, it like went down into the cracks of the rug. Couldn't get it off really. I'm still working at it. And if you have tips for me, comment below on that. And then my computer broke. My big, nice, fancy computer that I do all my video editing on, blah, blah, blah. I had to take it all the way to the Apple store, which is an hour and 20 minutes from me, left it there, and you're watching this video on Friday, but I recorded this video on Tuesday, so I don't know when I'm going to get it back. So if the sound is different, that's why. Or if this video is not like the most polished, that's probably why too. I don't have my normal editing equipment, or I should say I don't have my normal computer that I do my stuff on. So that was my Monday, but I'm recording this on Tuesday and the day's already better, people. So we're good. All right. Here's more videos from me. Click on the circle with my face in it to subscribe and shop with me at Shop Love and Stampin'. Talk to you soon. Bye.